Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are We are Wednesday morning, May 28th, and we are at Hump Day, Quick Day this week, right?
This
Good morning.
week. Good morning.
It was quick. I always hate Monday holidays. It just throws off my whole damn week.
Well, it's just one less day you got to worry about.
Well, yeah, but it's actually one day that I actually need.
Yeah.
It's not so much that I don't need to worry about it. I need that day. I can add like an extra day if they just wanted to throw an extra, work day in the schedule.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that.
Give me a couple more hours.
Yeah, just a few more hours.
Give me a few more hours.
Or they're coming up with all this COVID, vaccinations. And give me a vaccination that I just need to sleep like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that I feel the exact same. I would take that. Would you take that?
It's called PCP, dude.
It's called crack cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, no.
Hey, at least we're not high today. It doesn't smell like marijuana in the studio, and I feel pretty refreshed, actually.
That was a interesting segment yesterday, being stoned.
I was pretty
secondhand smoke, of course.
It was secondhand, yeah, but I was pretty stoned. I walked in the house and ate a huge bowl of cereal, so.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, I sat out in the car for a half an hour staring at my steering wheel. Yeah.
They were smoking some good stuff in that room over there. I don't know what the hell. I can't say anything because they're just, that's, what am I going to do? Please don't smoke over here.
No, you'd be like, hey, bro, give me some of that stuff. If you guys are going to smoke the dank, put some in my tank.
If I was to smoke that, I would, I'd be in the chicken coop hanging out.
No, you take gummies.
But I at least I know it. I've eaten those gummies before.
I know.
You just you start smoking, dude. It's a whole different thing, dude. You start smoking, and it's like, oh god. Start hacking, and next thing you know, your brain feels like it's gonna fall out of your ears.
Well, it's for the alcohol or the marijuana strains that they sell, like at your Megan's or at your, NICs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like they're telling you all this stuff, and they're saying that it's regulated, that it's governmentally, safe.
Right. Yeah.
I guess. Right.
Yeah.
Is that is that a terminology? But I've smoked some stuff that came from these safe places that I'm looking to go to the hospital because I'm thinking that my heart is going to explode in my chest.
Yeah. Well, it's all in moderation, right?
Yeah.
So,
but
you got to figure out what your moderation is before you partake.
Yeah, it's like a strain, I guess. Same thing with alcohol, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I've woken up a few mornings after the fact, feeling like I should go to the hospital too.
A little shaky.
A little uneasy, I'm wondering if this could be the day.
Is this my heart actually failing, or is this my brain just falling apart?
Yeah, and then of course you get out the blood pressure monitor.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, dude, you get it out. You get out everything. Yeah, you sit there and get the whole 1, 2, 3, 4. The whole number. Yeah, it's just a ritual, but I guess that's one of those games that you play when you're drinking or smoking or whatever.
Anything that you're trying to kill yourself with is, fun at first, and then the aftermath is not so much fun. So
yeah. Hey, what time do you guys eat at nighttime? Do you guys eat late?
No. We try to eat around 6:30, 6.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
So try to have everything done. Most nights, but some nights when we have sports or something like that, 8 o'clock. So last night Michelle cooked the tri-tip for me. It was pretty good from Primal Meats.
Nice.
So that was really good.
So I talked to Abby over there at Kennedy Club and gave them that referral to go over to Primal House.
Yeah.
And they said it was awesome.
Oh, good.
So I think what did we say? Fridays? Mm-hmm. Primal House Fridays.
That's our date night, our date day.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna start including myself into the date day, and then after that we'll hit wineries.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll just make it like every Friday. We'll start at noon.
Yeah.
And go to the Primal House, and then go hit
come
like
home
2
at 8
wineries.
o'clock at night.
Yeah, and then hit 2 wineries. That's it. Just 2. Two local wineries of whoever's choice.
Yeah.
Speaking of wineries, what do we got going on this weekend? We've got Pinot and Paella that we're broadcasting from the Templeton Park this Sunday. Tickets are $115 each. and we are going to be giving away a pair of tickets tomorrow. We've had quite a few entries into the Pinot comment on the post.
Oh, yeah.
So we have so Barbie will be in here tomorrow, and we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets to the Pinot and Paella.
Sweet.
So, and then after that, we've got the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament kicking up on the following Sunday from Hunter Ranch. I know they're still accepting golfers, and if you want to come out and help, you just want to come out and just party. They have a party thing too, also after the tournament. I don't even know if it's just a tournament. It's basically kind of a drunk fest, best ball type stuff. It's a party. So come on out to the party. Come out to Hunter Ranch. And then we have Wine Fest in Atascadero, June 21st, which we'll start giving away tickets for that next week, which we'll have several tickets to give away for the June 21st event. We'll be broadcasting there. We'll be having a lot of fun, as we did last year. And hopefully I can learn more about wine.
Sweet.
And brews. As I say, there's wineries, breweries, distilleries. There's food. The Charles Paddock Zoo is open. Speaking of that, they're going to be launching a new name for the Charles Paddock Zoo here in the next, I think, week or two.
In a week or two,
It's definitely going to be before Wine Fest.
Yeah.
I would imagine. And there's just all kinds of stuff going on. And I just found out I'm trying to put everything into my calendar so that way I know what the hell's going on around here because there's a lot of stuff going on. And tonight you have wine pouring at Clavo with a band, right? And
Wine and Clavo?
Clavo Wineries.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you also have a open house over at iTech Solutions over on Las Tablas
Cool.
happening tonight. So it's all kinds of stuff happening here around the North County. And
is there any booze, any free food and booze is my thing. That's my
totally.
biggest,
That's the only
my
thing that
biggest
I'm.
thing. Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm storing in my calendar.
Yeah, booze and free food.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. Chambers.
Oh, yeah.
Ribbon cuttings. Open houses.
I'm willing to drive down to like Santa Maria Chamber of Commerce.
Whoa, you're really committed.
Well, think about it. Think about what kind of food and booze they would have there.
I don't know, man. I don't know if that would be why, just because it's Santa Maria, so you're stereotyping them?
Well, I mean, I'd like to try different foods. I mean, if you think about it, there's different cultures, different people all throughout the county, right? Maybe each culture has different food and different alcohol.
Well, okay, so then therefore we should get the Hispanic chamber into here, so then that way we can start going to their ribbon cuttings.
Well, I'm just saying.
So we're talking Mexican food.
Maybe Asian. There's an Asian service. What do you call it?
Asian service. There's an Asian service, dude. What kind of show are you talking about, man?
Not an Asian service. What am I trying? Asian Chamber of Commerce.
I do not know. There are probably Asian services that we are not privy to, and or should we be broadcasting that on What's Up North County, the Asian way?
Hey, what's up, Matt? Good morning. Good morning,
Matt. Good morning. Oh my Lord, dude.
Yeah.
That was sideways, and that was sideways fast. Hey, do you know what? So we discussed what paella is, right?
Well, yeah, I know what paella is.
So for people that are watching right now, so paella is in a nutshell, a stir fry.
No, not at all.
What?
Nope. Paella is used with boba rice. It's a special paella rice, and you have to use saffron in it, and you have to make sure that you have.
What was all that?
Saffron is a seasoning. Yeah, it turns the rice yellowish, like a yellowish.
Oh, like rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd like rice-a-roni.
Okay.
So
you get your rice-a-roni, you put some fish in it.
Okay.
Little sausage, and you want to make sure you have your lemons and your bell peppers and stuff like that in there too as well.
Now, are these all marinated, sautéed, cooked? Are they?
So basically, what you do is I use a little bit of my Albarino that I make, and then I use some fish. What is it called? Fish broth, and I put that in there, and then what happens is that Albarino, the fish broth, the saffron, everything kind of molds together inside the rice, and oh man, it's so good. It's just so good. Just soaks it all up.
It's funny. It's Matt. Matt said 6-7 is the ice cream Zufari, which we just said yesterday. It was last weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, we're totally off. So evidently, the Atascadero Zufari is
this weekend.
June 7th.
No.
No,
Next
weekend.
Next weekend.
So
Yeah.
June 7th, and that's when they're going to release the name. Matt, what do you think they're going to name it? That would be like the question. That would be like the $1 million question. Like, get a lifetime membership if you guess the name, or maybe you name it.
Name it yourself? No, I don't think they're going to let you do that.
You think they've already named it?
Oh, yeah,
You think
dude.
they've already picked a name? Do you think they're going to put up a sign and cover it and then reveal it?
Uh-huh.
You think they'll do that?
Yeah, I think
at Zufari.
I think they're already making shirts,
Okay.
hats, everything, and that's why they're trying to rebrand the whole zoo. So, it takes time. Takes time.
You're right. Actually,
Takes a little time.
Oh, that does make sense because Dr. Cynthia
Yeah.
asked about shirts last month.
There you go.
So this makes sense now.
There you go.
So, all right.
Yeah,
so,
they need all new shirts, all new hats, anything that has the name on it. They're probably just going to redo everything. So that's the whole thing.
that is an interesting concept.
Yeah,
Now,
well, that's rebranding, right?
that is rebranding,
Yeah.
but I guess you understand. I'm going to stick with the San Luis Obispo County. Let's see. San Luis Obispo County
Charles
Zoo.
Paddock Zoo.
San Luis Obispo County Charles Paddock Zoo.
That's what it's going to be. Guaranteed.
That is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I guarantee that's what it's going to be. So let's just put it up right now.
Actually, Terry texted me the other day, and that's what she said.
Put it up. San Luis Obispo County, Charles Paddock Zoo,
Yeah.
located in Atascadero. Where? Central Coast.
Central Coast.
Yeah. That's what it's going to be. So they've already talked about the whole taking out the Atascadero because nobody knows where Atascadero is at.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because a lot of people come up here, but it's like one of the. I would think people would know by now. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but people would know like L.A., San Francisco. Yeah, okay, great. San Luis Obispo, maybe a little bit.
I think Paso Robles. I mean, if you had the Paso Robles Charles Paddock Zoo,
Well, yeah, that'd be a whole different deal.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, Atascadero is getting on the map. Atascadero is doing good stuff.
Yeah.
They've got growth happening. They've got the downtown area just kicking it off.
Yep.
You got all things around the Atascadero Park, all things around the Atascadero downtown.
Yeah.
You got the northern part of Atascadero that is, Valley Fresh. You got, all kinds of stuff happening down this way. Mm-hmm. So, so the whole thing is just like growing. It's like there's so many different things going on in different places actually. So I'm interested to see how the whole parking thing's going to be. Because remember Terry said that there's going to be room to get around people for parking.
Have you been down there though? I mean, it doesn't look like it looks kind of tight.
But
I mean, hey, if they had a planner to come out and do the whole thing, and I guess I think it's gonna work. I think you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know what I mean? People are asking for parking, so they give them parking, and then they don't like the parking, so it's like, hey, you know what? If it takes a little time to get through, El Camino Real, then it takes a little time to get through there.
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I just, like I said, I mean, I know some people that are park. I mean, not everybody is like where they need to be, and then you don't have any room to get around. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a cluster at the beginning.
There's gonna be a little built-up aggression.
I think there's going to be. I think there's going to be some fender benders.
I think people are just gonna get mad just because they're just. I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh,
yeah,
I knew it. Yeah,
I knew it.
Yeah, I could see what that everything Atascadero, whatever.
Yeah.
I could see that right now. I mean.
Right.
People already talk about, somebody posted something the other day that somebody threw out, literally this picture was from across the way at the Habitat, right?
Oh, yeah.
They pulled into the Adobe Plaza, threw out what I would guess would be like a, 7-Up, liter bottle, or something.
Okay.
And they said, and what looks to be pee.
Pie?
P.
Okay.
Yeah. So this person is making this assumption from across the street, right?
Right.
And I'm like, I'm like, oh man, I said, that's some great investigative work that you can notice that across the street in a 7-Up liter bottle that somebody threw out a bottle of urine.
Okay, so somebody throws a bottle of urine. Dude, I peed in a bottle before. Haven't you?
No. What I'm saying is there's no way in hell that this person knows what this is.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Or that the fact that if they just reached out and threw it out there.
So this is what people are talking about on social media.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's like I said. Sometimes you can sit there and watch some of those pages, and it's so funny to read these things. And there's so many people bitching about that stuff, like helicopters. For one, helicopters was huge. That's kind of like tamed out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then now it's drivers that are driving too slow, right? Which I get, but whatever.
Got place to be.
You can go around.
Yeah.
And then, obviously for the last year was the downtown Atascadero area.
Yeah.
So it's just, sometimes it's fun to just sit there. And then I go on there and I like to poke. I like to contribute.
Yeah.
I like to contribute to the frustration of somebody else.
I believe that we are born to bitch.
I love it.
I think that's what we are. We are born to bitch.
My wife would say I bitch, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
I mean, sometimes.
I do not think I do. Hey, we got Camp Roberts coming in today to the studio. We got the MWR program. We got Aaron Quick and Leo Castillo from Camp Roberts coming in, and gonna kind of do a little follow up on their Buzz Marathon, see what's happening out there at Camp Roberts, because there's a lot of stuff happening out there. They're really wanting to transition Camp Roberts into a touristy locals destination.
Yeah.
With events, with just with draws. Where come on out to Camp Roberts and it's support the soldiers, because your money out here is used for their well-being.
Yeah.
Their welfare, which is what MWR, military welfare and reform.
Okay.
Not reform, recreation.
Yeah.
Maybe reform, depending on which soldier it is. But
we ever find out if we can take the side-by-sides out there and cruise around?
We're going to find out today.
Okay.
And I think that there is a slight possibility that we can.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to go out there and kind of cruise around and just see what they have. Get lost for a minute.
I want to go back into the areas where, like, it's only speculation that things are there.
You know what I learned yesterday? Speaking of speculation, did you know that there's a mysterious area in the Grand Canyon? Did you hear about this?
A mysterious area in the Grand Canyon.
In the Grand Canyon. I guess it's a place where you cannot go. Like, they say you cannot be there as a civilian. And if you go there, you get arrested. And people are saying, like, there's ancient artifacts in there. There's, like, they say, like, the Egyptians came and were meeting there. It's crazy, dude. I was listening to this on a podcast yesterday, and I was tripping out. Kind of a sideball thing, but
I did not hear this.
gotta check it out. Look it up.
Is this like area 50,
so
51?
That's the question, is it? That's the big question.
Now,
So,
I thought Area 51 was debunked.
it's not, because it's still there. It's there. They don't want you there. So.
Okay, now, so here's another one. So all these files, the Kennedy assassination, all that stuff. What happened?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know. It's kind of like, hey, here it is, and it was like, oh, I read a little bit about it, and I was like, I didn't get much out of it.
Yeah. So when and who has deciphered and went through all this stuff to what's the real truth?
I think things are still coming out. I don't think everything's come out yet. So I don't get why. I mean, hey, should be able to just walk in there and be like, here's the proof. He either killed him or he didn't. Where did he kill him? Was he on the grassy knoll or was he not? You know what I mean? So who knows?
All right, 7:52. It's time for a break. We will be right back to What's Up North County.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. We appreciate our sponsors like MGP right there, one of our premier sponsors. He's got all kinds of stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got Make Concrete Great Again shirts. So if you need one of those, reach out to Matt Gifford from MGP Coatings and ask how you can get Make Concrete Great Again shirts.
Well, people are guessing about what's in the box.
What? Yeah. Okay. So let's
go ahead and say this.
Let's do that. Let's do that and see what's happening.
We got Dear Day saying that jersey's in the box.
Jersey? Okay.
A jersey already.
I've got a number, bold and bright.
Yeah. Hold on.
I stand in the middle of the night.
I hang in a locker or up on a wall, worn by the greatest, big and small. I got a number, bold and bright, cheered on under arena light. I show your team and who you are. On the court, I am your shining star. What is in the box?
Oh yeah, that's a good answer she got.
But what? It's a specific jersey.
It's a specific jersey.
But you have to do the segment. It's in the show, so it's in the show. It's a specific thing that's in the show. So whatever you guess, it has to be something that's in the show. So what do you think it is? So let's get to the news.
I can look. Yeah, I can look at the news here. Let's look at the news.
Let's see if you could guess.
Let's see what the hell's going on here.
Let's see if you could guess what is in the box by doing the news.
All right, we've got. How about this one here? We got. Oh, you can tell me what the hell this is. Okay, so we've got a Paso Robles winery that has just been approved to use a certain type of grape. Okay, so I don't know what this kind of grape is, nor have I heard about it.
Balkan?
Yeah. Opalo Vineyards has officially introduced Vrankic to the American wine industry. I slaughtered that, whatever that means. The wine things is not my deal. Everybody knows. Becoming the first winery in the United States to release a federally recognized varietal bottling of the Balkan grape. What is the Balkan grape? Do you know what that is?
It comes from the Balkan Peninsula.
Okay, the winery announced its release of its 2022 Reserve, a 100% varietal wine produced from the vines grown at the estate in the Willow Creek district of Paso Robles. The wine, priced at $60 with a 50 case production limit, is available at the Opalo Tasting Room or by direct with 2-bottle limit. They say they're excited to introduce to California and Paso Robles, said co-owner Rick Quinn, considering its status as a beloved grape in some of the old world's most established wine regions. Its debut in California is probably long overdue. Once wine lovers get the taste of it, they'll think they've been hooked because of its unique, delicious, and different taste.
Yeah. So these are Eastern European varietals that are different. So it's not one, excuse me, I'm dying over here. It's not one varietal. You got a bunch of varietals that are in the Balkan area region.
So Opalo tried to bring this wine out last year.
Okay.
But the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau rejected the application because the grape had not been officially approved.
Okay.
So the winery submitted a petition to have it recognized as an acceptable grape variety for American wine labels. The petition was recently approved, allowing the domestic winery to now label it based on wines under the varietal name. Interesting.
So it's not Eastern European, it's Southeastern European is where those grapes come from. It's very interesting. I don't know why the ATF had to, put a kibosh on it because it's a fruit, but I don't know.
But see, okay, so this is exactly what we were talking about yesterday, is the government puts their finger into...
Up your, what?
Huh? What?
They put your hand, I'm sorry, go ahead.
They put their fingers into their noses, into stuff that, why?
Yeah.
Like, why a grape? Really? I mean, get out of here. It's like stuff like that. It's like let them approve the grape. Who cares?
Well, the only thing about bringing grapes into our area is that it could have disease, for one. So, I mean, but that's not the ATF deciding if there's disease. That's Davis, UC Davis.
Just go to the corners of the streets, there's diseases.
Well, I mean, but you don't want to have like phylloxera or any, red blotch or any of that crap coming into our wineries, because that would destroy, the whole region, because that's all done by it's all done by air transfer. So you don't, and ground transfer too as well, but you don't want to have diseases. But why is ATF saying you can't bring this varietal in? It would be more like the agricultural side of the wine industry saying you can't do it. You know what I mean? So unless these have like nicotine, or maybe they're nicotine grapes or something. I have no idea.
So now Opelo is the only winery in the North County that has this varietal. So
Yeah.
now, until others start bringing it in or start producing wines utilizing this type of a grape that's now approved.
My question is like, okay, so these grapes have to be on vine for at least 2 to 3 years, if not longer, in order to be established as a wine, right? So you pick it at the 2 to 3 years, and then you can make a bottle of wine out of it. So how long were these grapes in ground? And you know what I mean? So this had to be going on for quite some time. So they couldn't pick. And I don't know. I don't get it, dude. I don't get why the ATF is involved. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, so we've got Pinot and Paella Fest coming up this weekend, right?
Yep, correct.
So what is the difference between a Pinot,
okay,
and this new
huge difference.
brand?
This is going to be like a huge, big, I mean, you're talking like your Muscats, your bigger wines, and Pinot is a light,
So, but Pinot is red.
feminine. Yeah, it's red. It's red.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a darker wine.
But there's also, there's a white Pinot too. You could do Pinot Blanc. You could do, I don't know. It's just a softer wine. It's more, it's a feminine wine. It usually comes off the coast, where the ocean's at. It likes that sea air and the different terroir, Doesn't like hot climate is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so what, in your opinion, because you're a wine person, what are some of your more notable Pinot locations here in the North County?
Santa Barbara, you got anything around, even Cambria. Cambria has a good Pinot. They grow good Pinot. Anything on the coast. So like Windward, Windward that went out of business is now
Assumption Ridge?
Yeah, no.
It's Windward Vineyard at Assumption Ridge.
Well, Windward got bought out by. Anyways, so Windward was trying to do Pinot, and I went over there and tasted it, and I didn't really like it. It's because that varietal has to come off the coast. It needs that ocean air. It needs that cool weather. You know what I mean? And Pinot's a really good. That was actually my introduction into wine, was Pinot. When I first had my very first wine, it was Pinot Noir, and I drank that for a while until I learned about other varietals.
But interesting, the wineries that are going to be pouring at Pinot and Paella are predominantly, Paso.
Yeah, but correct. But they're not necessarily getting their grapes from Paso. They're sourcing their grapes from
You
Santa
mean they're not
Barbara.
growing their own grape?
Correct. Yeah, they're sourcing their grapes from Santa Barbara, and onward
Gotcha.
on the coastline over there. So
they're just making the grape, not necessarily from their own vineyards.
yeah, it's like I think last time I went to Pinot and Paella, Jared had Last Light over there, and Jared gets all his grapes from Cambria, and that wine was a superb wine when I had it. So, but that's also like 6 years ago.
Got it.
Yeah. No, it's a good, and it will go really well with Paella. So,
Which we've determined Paella is not a stir fry,
it's a Spanish,
but it's
dish.
it's like rice-a-roni.
San Francisco treat. Yep.
So, all right, what else we got going on? We've got, let's see, we've got A-Town Art Hop is
All right.
happening. This is coming up. This is, like, again, we were talking about Atascadero, having fun, a lot of stuff happening there in Atascadero. They're doing all kinds of different things. And the A-Town Art Hop will return to downtown Atascadero June 13th and 14th as an expanded 2-day community event featuring regional artists, live demonstrations, and local business participation. The self-guided event begins Friday, June 13th from 6 to 9 p.m. and continues Saturday, June 14th from 12 to 5. More than 20 downtown businesses along Traffic Way, El Camino, and Entrada Avenue will host artists working in various mediums, including two-dimensional and three-dimensional art, digital art, photography, illustration, sculpture, ceramics, and mixed media. The event will also include live art demonstrations, music, and immersive installations. Opening night, June 13th, will feature a group art show. At the Poisoned Apple in El Camino. Organizers described the exhibition as having a curious and creative theme inspired by date, Friday the 13th. And it looks like it's free.
So where is this?
This is downtown Atascadero, so like on El Camino, Entrada, Traffic Way, kind of like in that area.
Okay, but you said it's the Poison Apple?
The Poison Apple is across from like, I think they're across from like Whiskey and June's.
Okay.
On El Camino.
Huh.
So
Never heard of it.
Yeah, so they're going to be, looks like they're going to be just having art set up around downtown. And people can go there. It's going to be 2 days of music. I'm sure they're going to be set up probably in that parking lot across from the Carlton.
Sweet.
So speaking of the Carlton, I'm pretty disappointed that the restaurant didn't open.
I think they're still trying to find somebody, aren't they? Or is it rented or not rented?
I have no idea. I thought they remember we talked about this last year when they bought the father son.
Yeah.
Bought it or manage it now, and they were bringing in a restaurant. They were bringing all these bakeries, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
So
I know they're redoing the hotel still, right, till this day.
Yeah. I mean, they got the hotels. The hotel's in operation. There's just no restaurant.
Oh, so people are actually staying at the hotel right now. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, there's just no restaurant in there. What I'm really curious about is the new Iron Horse restaurant coming into Templeton.
Oh, we were supposed to go over there.
That's going to be
I forgot about that.
I got the cards. We got to get a hold of Tommy.
Tommy, not Joey. Tommy.
We got to get a hold of Tommy and do a walkthrough at the new Cambrian in Templeton.
All right.
Right, and it's going to have the new restaurant down below called the Iron Horse.
Right.
Which, ironic or coincidentally, the Iron Horse was located in Templeton before AJ Spurs.
Right.
So now, will it be the same setup? Will it be a same meat steakhouse? I'd hope so.
I don't see that place. It looks just very like kind of modern. Or not modern. Was it modern? I don't know what the word is.
You know what's funny is I've driven that because I'll go over to the doctor over there in Los Alamos. That's where everybody's doctor is at, and I don't recall seeing a hotel, especially a 3-story hotel. So I am not paying attention.
Probably not.
Okay. Or I've maybe looked a different direction or whatever.
It's there because we just drove that way when I took Wyatt to his doctor's appointment 2 weeks ago. It's there. I saw it. It's all built up.
Well, we're going to have to go over and see.
And then what the hell is going on in Templeton? I heard there's another hotel going on in Templeton now. Where the the housing complex is there. They're like doing a bunch of grading and doing everything there too as well. And I heard that's a hotel as well, a small boutique hotel.
We definitely need more hotels. That's for sure. We need more hotels with restaurants and unique restaurants and little hot spots that don't charge $35 for a cocktail.
Like the one over by Target.
Many places.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. All right, 8:07. We got to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid.
And Deanna.
At North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, want to thank those sponsors. We got Airflow Filter Services, which is located down Ramada Drive, right past Firestone, right across the street from the trailer barn. And if you've gone over the railroad tracks, you've gone too far. So if you need any of your auto care needs, lubricants, oils, filters, hoses for your tractors, Airflow Filter Services is the place. And we got Omid over there at North County Junk Removal. So summer's coming up. Now's the time for all those home projects. Okay, make it a pile. Give Omid a call and have him come and pick up all that crap. Take it out of there.
Get it out.
So that way you can stop being hoarders and do it again, because you got Christmas coming up. You got all the stuff coming up that you're going to have to start getting junk for, and start a new pile for next year. Keep Omid thriving in his junk removal business.
I like Omid. He's a good guy.
Yeah, dude, I've been trying to get him in here for literally a month and a half.
He's busy, dude.
He is busy.
That guy legitimately is busy, so he's doing really well.
So hey, you know what? That's what I tell him. I said, hey, guess what? Work comes first. So
yeah,
you can come here later, but not today.
I will be going to Airflow Filter Services today to pick up my filter for my diesel truck and my CCV filter too as well. So I'll be heading down there today.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, go make sure you get some of those cookies in the offerings.
I know. Oh my God.
Hey, so I wanted to check out the lake levels. So I came across a reservoir rain totals for the year so far. Obviously, I think we're pretty much done with winter. Mm-hmm. I don't think we're going to be getting any more rain. So I wanted to come up and kind of talk about the different reservoirs, like, obviously Nacimiento, Santa Margarita. So Templeton to date was almost 9.5 inches of rain this year, or during the period. So the period runs from July 1st to May 27th is the period of
rainfall
monitoring.
Yeah.
So the average is 13 inches. So we were under, obviously, the 13 inches at almost 9.5 inches. And then the different lakes at the levels, Santa Margarita Lake is currently sitting at 95%.
Oh, wow.
Which is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering that's a drinking lake, right? Nacimiento is currently sitting at 61%, and this is dropping fast. Okay, because Monterey County is actually taking water quickly from this place.
Sucking it up.
Lopez Lake is at 91%. Let's see, San Antonio Lake, which we just came from over the weekend, is at 71%. And let's see, some of the other ones, Whale Rock, it's at 65%. I think that one feeds Cayucas and Morro Bays and stuff like that. And then Cachuma Lake is at 86%. So they're kind of all still kind of holding pretty good.
Yeah.
Nacimiento at 61%, being that we're not in June.
That's going to go down a lot.
That's not gonna look good for the end of the summer. I can see the end of summer being pretty bad.
Yeah.
So especially, right now the sandbars start popping up, especially San Antonio. Mm-hmm. San Antonio is at the percentage that it is, but it's a shallow lake, so it'll actually drop quicker than Naci. Mm-hmm. But Naci will drain from like the west fingers, like over on Running Deer, because that's where all the rain comes. Matter of fact, where's Butte? Rocky Butte. So Rocky Butte average is 34 3/4 inches per year. They had 34.9 inches this year. So they were actually a little bit more higher than what their average rain total is, which that actually feeds Nacimiento. That's why Nacimiento fills up so quickly.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
because it comes right in over the hill from Cambria in that little channel right there and blasts water into the lake. That's why, like when Naci is full, when Naci is at 100%, you can take your all-day trip back in the Narrows and go all the way back, and there's a big-ass waterfall that drops into the lake from that area. So,
Well, that's interesting.
yeah, very interesting.
The lakes.
Hey, so you know what else is making a lot of waves in our area?
What?
Nationally, politically?
Oh, it's got to be something to do with boys and girls' locker rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is huge. So California makes a rule change after the girls' track and field championships after Trump threatens over trans athlete. So this happened over the weekend, last week. California's track and field state championship is getting a last-minute tweak in its eligibility rules after President Trump called the transgender athlete controversy that's rocking the Golden State. So the CIF provided a statement to Fox News Digital on Tuesday, just hours after Trump sent his message on Truth Social, threatening to withhold federal funding from the state, announcing the change. The competition will now include biologically female athletes that missed out on qualifying for the competition that may have placed higher were it not for a trans athlete participation. This is just common sense.
So these signs right here, why won't you protect me? Dude, that says it all right there.
100%.
That's just common sense.
So my question is, okay, and this might come out sideways, but I'm going to say it anyways. Okay, there's some women type, okay, that are just batshit crazy, right? Over little things, right? Where is the rage? Why is the rage not here into those same groups of women?
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's
You have
not
women's
gonna work.
rights. They're always fighting. They're always saying women can do just the same thing as men can do. Blah 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 blah. Walk walk. Okay, great. I get it. Okay, but where are they now?
Well, they're too busy. They got the Hamas thing. They got transgender issues they got to deal with. They're too busy. They got too much on their schedule. It's literally, dude, all this stuff is just paid people. I think this is a George Soros thing, paying to make our country just, very diverse. You know what I mean? Like just split everybody in the middle, make everybody mad, make everybody angry. And I don't think it's right.
Well, I think the people that are mad more is not the category that I would think would be mad.
Well, let's put it this way. It's only like 1% of the people that are transgender that are in our United States. So it's not like it's a 65% or something like that. It's only a 1%. I mean, it's a very small percent. So
Which he already mentioned that no money will be funded for, parades and festivals and stuff like that. Because, again, why?
It all comes down to just common sense, like you said. You know what I mean? Dads are not happy that girls are having to. It's mainly the men. You know what I mean? This is why the Democrats lost the male vote. You know what I mean? This is why they lost a lot of things, because it comes down to common sense. There's a lot of all the Democrats are doing. I mean, I don't want to get on the spin right now, but all the Democrats are doing are pushing men away. Protein's bad for you. If you drink protein, you're some sort of animal. You know what I mean? If you don't believe in transgender rights, you're a bigot. You know what I mean? Everything. It's just men don't want to have to deal with that crap. Men just want to be like left alone. I want to eat what I want to eat. Don't tell me what to do. All this stuff. But something about the Democratic Party wants to control. It's just like what they're doing with the Joe Rogan thing. They're paying $20 million to go find a Democratic liberal Joe Rogan. So if you're gonna have to go out there and pay somebody to figure this out, a study.
So somebody that's going to have a bigger podcast than him and us?
Or the same, but all they're doing is they're not doing the work. They're paying somebody with our tax dollars to go out there and try to find a Joe Rogan. It's like, it makes no sense. Go out there and talk to people, figure out what they want. But they don't want to because they don't like the answers they get, and they don't like confrontation. They don't like the back and forth follow-up question. That's their problem.
Well, anyways, so
That's my rant, sorry.
yeah, but anyways, it's pretty sad that now you have to have a president of the United States step in for something that should have already been squashed years ago.
Or never come up at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, so for me, like I would say this: if this was my daughters and my daughters were in school, and you had a biological, male on the girls, I would lose my shit.
Well, you're not the only dad.
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
There's every single dad out there is losing their shit over all this stuff, dude. Whether it be your daughter is now in a safe space, in a locker room, in a high school or a middle school, and all of a sudden a guy is allowed to go in there and watch your daughter get undressed, go in the shower, do whatever they do in the locker room.
Right.
So that right there to me is not right. So yeah, all those women that were out there when Trump was elected with their little pink hats on, you remember that? Women's rights, this and that, they have all left the building. They're gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gone.
Totally. So you get the transgender walking around the locker room with the dingling, the dingleberries hanging out, and that's okay.
Let me just say something. If you want to do that, that's fine, dude. This is America. You can do basically whatever the hell you want, but there are laws. You know what I mean?
Right.
There are laws, and there are two different genders, and
There's two genders, people. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
There's only two, male and
two,
female.
yeah.
God said it. There's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Okay. Make sense of that.
Yeah.
God dang.
It's crazy.
All right, get me fired up. It's 8:19. Let's take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County Morning Brew, guys. Hey, we want to thank our sponsors. We got Kennedy Club Fitness and Story Termite and Pest Control. Both can help you out and make you have a great day. Just cruise to the Kennedy Club Fitness. They got pools, they got spas, they got ping pong, they got pool table, they got weights. They just got a cool atmosphere that you could just chill in.
They got the K-Zone.
The K-Zone?
Yeah.
Hey, we should give away a K-Zone.
Let's do it right now. We
Do
don't
I-
have any.
Where are they at? Where are they at?
It's been so long, we don't know.
I know. I think they're.
Let's not do it right now.
Okay,
We'll
we're
do it
gonna do
tomorrow.
that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
But people just come there to hang out. They just come there to drink coffee and just chill and
Yeah.
and relax. And
Like
they got Story Termite Pest Control. We had talked about mosquitoes the other day. He can come over there and spray and dial you in and get you ready for the soon to be highly overloaded mosquito season.
Think we're gonna get a lot of mosquitoes this year?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They're already coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already coming out. I mean, at 5 o'clock, 5:30ish, when I get home, well, when I'm at home, if I'm at home and I
Yeah.
go outside and I try to do stuff, I mean, it's an immediate swarm of mosquitoes
Yeah.
like this. So sadly, I believe that it's gonna be a bad season.
You need to call Story Termite and Pest Control
Yep.
and get rid of the mosquitoes. All right, what else you got?
All right, hold on. I gotta text our next guest. We got they're out there waiting for us. That's Camp Roberts. Camp Roberts is coming in. We're gonna chat and hear about all the programs that's happening out there. But you know what's happening this week? So we've got Firestone Walker is hosting this whole week is full of events over there in the Firestone Walker land, I call it. Okay, so Firestone Walker Invitational will return to Paso Robles this Saturday, May 31st, bringing together 70 craft breweries from around the world for the 12th edition of the event. The festival will include a series of local events leading up to the main gathering, including tap takeovers, a brewery block party, a post-fest brunch, and the release of a limited edition collaboration beer. Okay, the festivities will begin with tap takeovers, which they've already started throughout the county, leading up to this event, which I believe this event is already sold out. I believe, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this event, I believe, sells out as soon as it becomes available. But the Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Fest on May 31st will showcase 70 different beers, craft beers from around the world, 25 local restaurants and visitors. Musical performances will include singer-songwriter Diggin' Dirt and Tropa Makiga. But the festival's sold out, so you're SOL. So next year, as soon as it goes on sale for next year, get your tickets, and then you can partake in this event. But that's why they're doing this whole week of events, so that way the people that don't get to partake in this get to somewhat be a part of the Firestone Walker Invitational.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, I heard it's a blast. I heard it's a good time. So
I heard that it is like any other beer fest.
Well, I don't know. This is kind of a higher end one because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there, man. A lot of good breweries. They have a lot of good food.
Well, they have their own brewery. But
but they're bringing in other breweries to come in and do the tap takeovers, right?
I would be willing to bet at some point that Daniel's Woodland comes over there and makes some sort of amusement-themed something.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And I'm not sure what that would be, but I would be willing to bet that here in the near future, once they absorb the couple little places left holding on in that area, because they've absorbed most everything over there, okay? Just in kind of like in that little turn right there, I think there's still a couple little offices that are not taken by Firestone, but I think once that happens, they're going to have something cool.
Amusement park?
I think so.
Okay.
Hey, so Bob Cantu moves basketball camp to St. Rose School. We know who this is. Bob Cantu is Central Coast native and former University of Southern California basketball coach. Announced that his annual basketball camp in Paso Robles will move to the new location for the upcoming session, included for June 16th through the 19th. The camp will now take place at St. Rose School in Paso Robles, where Cantu attended junior high. Activities will be held at the school's Parish Center gym. Cantu said the decision to relocate the camp, which had been held at Paso Robles High School for more than 25 years, was due to an increase in financial charges and lack of loyalty. Ooh. He said returning to St. Rose School reflects his connection to the place where he was a student athlete. In 1992, he graduated from Paso Robles High School. Cantu, who owns Marv's Pizza and Sports Bar in Paso Robles. He has currently expanded a second location in downtown San Luis Obispo. The new operation will operate under the name Bob Cantu's Pizza and Sports Bar, which we met them at the Chamber.
That's right.
Business Expo last week.
That is true.
Which Matt Gifford over there at MGP Coatings gave us the heads up to cruise over there. And
all right. On that note, Randy, we are going to do What's in the Box.
All right. Let's do What's in the Box.
All right. I'm going to put a little music on for this one. All right. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Hang in a locker or up on the wall. Worn by the greatest, big and small. I got a number, bold and bright. Cheered on under arena light. I show your team and who you are. On the court, I'm your shining star. What is in the box, everybody? Can you guess? Randy's on his cell phone trying to figure it out right now.
I think we already have an answer.
What do you think?
I want to say a jersey. A basketball jersey.
You want to say a basketball jersey? A
basketball jersey. A Bob Cantu basketball jersey.
And it is a basketball jersey.
Perfect. There you go. See? You got a lot of smart Wonk Posse followers here on the morning show.
That's right.
So, all right, man, it's 8:27. Let's take a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. Want to give a shout out to our sponsor right there on the commercial, City of Atascadero and Borjon Auto Center for being a part of our journey and what we're doing here on What's Up North County. And we want to thank you guys for being a part of what we're doing. Make sure you guys share our website, whatsupnorthcounty.com. Send everybody and anybody all of our YouTube links, so that way they can subscribe, because we only are live on YouTube. Everything else gets put up a different day, different time. Sometimes we even forget. So make sure you subscribe to What's Up North County, so that way you are always in the know of what's happening here. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Esquire Wine Travelers Hideaway. Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, North County Junk Removal, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borjon Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow's Filter Services, and our newest sponsor, Premier Ag. Thanks again, guys. Stay tuned. We've got Camp Roberts coming in. We'll see you.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We are all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.